Let's give it a half. Right, welcome everyone. Let's get this morning. Let's get my trade off from yesterday. There it is. Sorry about my voice. I'm fucking ill as shit for some reason again, so that's great. GJ flying, yeah. GJ dumping down over here. Nice. Let's take a look at it. Fucking how many adverts you want to see here, boy? 1 second. Ah, fuck off. There we go. Right, so welcome everyone to a new session over here. Quite nice. GJ sells at 7 AM. Nice. Like here. Oh, it's 7 AM here. Nice. So like an 8 pip stop. Wow, that's ran down beautifully. Bit too early for me, but looks like it's moved nicely. So no, let me just get rid of this. I'm gonna start from scratch. So the daily is over here. The daily time frame is bearish. Rejected them highs pretty hard yesterday over here. The 4 hours came down, breaking its previous lows, and continued down. Okay. The hourly is pretty bearish. You can see the main hourly support is here, 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 and here. So we've kind of broken up below that, which is good. Very, very nice. Now looking on the scale of things, in the 15 and the 30, you can see we did have a support right here at 179. 179 was the support. Okay. And now we're coming back into the zone and potentially to fill this range, which would be, take a look at the 15 over here. Oh shit. Yeah, the 15 could come all the way down over here. Okay, so that's actually not too bad. That range is actually not that as bad as I thought, because the 15, it should come to 900, which would be nice. This 30-minute candle has got quite a while left, so potentially, if we do come up and make a nice top wick over here, and then drive down, I may try and take that trade, because there is like enough room. Yeah, 16 pips. I may try to do that, and if not, I'll wait for sells below 900. But yeah, hopefully this can come up here, tap like 174, and then continue. If this just runs down now, that's fine. I can't really put a stop loss anywhere. Yeah, 20 pip stop on the 15-minute. No, man. Looking at the daily chart, would you hold runners further? Potentially, yeah. I think if you go up over here, for sure, like definitely down to like 628. I think that could be nice. If you break here, move your stop loss in this zone, and yeah, I think that could work. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna wait for it to tap this. So let me just mark this up. So I want sells below here. So sell. So yeah, yesterday guys we had 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 break even. Very, very nice. So sells below 150, 174, which is what we've got. Now I just need this GG over here. I hate this fucking arrow to tap there, because if it taps there, this can suggest if it wants to fake out or not. So if price wants to continue over here and then close back in the range, it's rejecting this area and then potentially could continue bullish. Okay. But if price comes up over here just like I wanted to, let me just record this as well. If price comes up over here, taps the area, then flips, it's rejecting that zone here to then fill this zone. So that is what I want to see. So I'm going to wait patiently for that to happen. But yeah, nothing really much of buys right now. Buys potentially probably above 575, but that's a while away. So yeah, Let's take a look at Telegram over here. So yeah,
Just
potentially.
quickly, hey Max, Scott.
Hello, Scotty boy.
On the 15-minute chart, I kind of had a slight resistance, 149, I don't know, 975 or something.
Yeah.
That do you kind of did? I don't know. I had that there, and that was the only thing because originally I was loving this, and I was like, oh, damn it, it closed a bit lower than I was wanting it to close. That was the only thing I kind of questioned.
Yeah,
currently,
I think that's okay as long as you get the top above here and then the flip. I think you should be good because when you get there, we'll have stops to break even anyway.
The break even, yeah.
Yeah. So we should expect with the volume to push down. If it can't, then it'll just be break even in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, good.
But yeah, a lot of bearish pressure. Let's just take a look at the news as well. Ooh, so today is actually quite a nice day. Nothing really much. Very, very clean day. That's good. I like that. I like that. Right, people are asking for gold. I'll do gold in a second. Make sure to like the stream, guys, if you're new here. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. Hopefully hitting 2,000 subscribers very, very soon. But yeah, let's get into this. So, yeah, this week I've had so far what was it, Wednesday? I think I've had let's take a look over here. What day do we start? So we got a 1 loss, then a 1 win, then a 2 win, and then a break even. Yeah, so 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 break even. Simple. And actually, all of the trades we took yesterday, there was no drawdown basically on any of them, which was nice. The break-even trade ran 6 pips, but it was counter trend, so I wanted to be out that bitch. So yeah, let's take a look at gold over here. I saw gold push down pretty hard yesterday. Did it? Yeah, 1 o'clock. Shit was pushing down. At 1 o'clock, the volume just kicked in. So let's do fresh analysis just like we do every single morning. Very, very simple. 65 people in here already. Nice work. So, right, let's just move people over here. So the daily time frame is very, very bullish right now. So looking for potential sells would be not a good option right now. What's happened? We have exceeded the low of the previous 4 hour, but it's retraced a lot and could potentially flip over here. So I heard people saying they're in gold sells. I don't think gold sells would be nice at the moment. Looking on the 50-minute time frame over here, we've made some support, haven't we? There's been support at 1787.9 and also down here. I'm just going to put it here. Is that 30-minute? Yeah, it is. Okay, wicked. So it's looking good to potentially flip this 4 hour and continue bullish. What are targets? Well, you've got some little zone. 1795 is probably the closest one, which is good. Then potentially more, so 1799. So there's some quite nice zones. So potentially, if this hourly candle over here closes above, this is going to look pretty juicy, isn't it? 1791. Can you explain steady play in this situation for GJ or gold? Steady play is where like a candle closes in the opposite direction and then you take it exceeding the low. Also, yeah, I apologize for my fucking horrendous nose and cough and illness. I call them sells, man. 153.61. Beautiful, you got them there. But since my account is so small, I do not leave runner. Not enough margin for that. My lot size is 0.1. Any advice? Should I risk more than 1%? Only took 10 pips. It's all up to you. If you feel comfortable doing more, then go for it. If not, I'd leave it towards this year. I'd maybe start it in January, like maybe like 1.4%. So you can run like a 0.01 or 0.02. That's a good question, my man. So yeah, we are actually making this top wick over here, which is nice. 3 minutes left of the 15 though, which is quite annoying. So I'm always looking at that. The timing of the candles is so important. Like, I kind of wanted this to make a top wick here and then drive down pretty hard, but I know we're not getting that now because, you know, it's 3 minutes. It's only been on for 3 minutes. Trying to think of areas we could potentially get into this trade. I'll have to maybe wait for a 5-minute bearish, which then flip the daily, which will flip the 30-minute. Why do you take GJ trades 1.4% instead of 1? Because I'm so, because I'm comfortable with that. My GJ trades are very, very highly profitable, so I'd take GJ trades happily. I would do, to be honest, I would do like 2% on GJ, to be honest, because I manage my risk even. So I use 1.4 mainly because if I get like a 7 pip stop loss, like if I manage my risk to 7 pips, it's around about like 1%, 1.1%. So I quite like that whole number as that for sure. So yeah, let me just get rid of this. So it's coming towards the area. This is going to be the interesting part. We're coming towards the key level. If price wants to respect it and then start flipping, then potentially to continue down. If it doesn't want to and close back in, then it's going to fill that zone up again. I'm going to start writing a signal because potentially if we can get a trade maybe on the 30-minute flip, that would be good. So yeah, got 50 minutes left of the 8 o'clock. I always say between like 7:30 and 8, if you know, don't really take trades unless there's a really clear setup, because the 8 o'clock normally just gives you that extra option anyway. If this 15-minute candle over here closes back in this zone, this is not good. This is a fake out, and I will not be looking for sells unless we close back out of the range like this. And then like that. That is what I would do. But yeah, guys, if you are new to the channel, come say hi and like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Do you look at the 2-hour chart? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I do not look at the 2-hour. I've got enough charts to look at. And yeah. So hourly coming up over here on gold, looking good. Let's take a look at how big stops would be and shit. Yeah, it's not even that bad, to be honest. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So it looks like kind of both options over here. I'm just taking a look at GJ and gold at the moment. I'll leave the other pairs for a bit because at the moment there could be some nice moves on in a second. It's just which ones do look clean. 45 seconds left. If GJ closes in the range, would you take a buy as it like the fake out? No. No. Someone tell me in the group why I would not take this trade. Someone tell me in Zoom. Why would we not take that trade?
Because we're closing back in the range.
No. So why?
And we're looking for sells.
Yes, but also we have one setup, don't we? We have one setup in our bag that we could potentially do it when it's closure back in range. But what's the reason why this one doesn't work? Pardon? I can't hear Finny boy. Is that Finny?
Because the 4-hour and the daily are both bearish.
Good lad. That's what we want to hear. Yes. So we have a setup like this, which is a closure back in the range. But look what's happening. Look what happens in this setup, which happens a lot, you know. It's a very, very good setup. The 4-hour is with you. The 4-hour is pushing in. I don't really mind about the day. If day is against you, that's fine. But the 4-hour is with you when you enter, which is this entry candle with the 4-hour. We don't have the 4-hour or the daily, therefore I won't take that. And also, this candle hasn't closed above. So still closed below, which is nice to see, to be honest. 30-minute candle has made the top wick now. I mean, potentially, let's take a look if we got it on the flip. A 14 pip stop would be a bit oof. Maybe on this 15 candle high. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Very choppy area. Yeah, coming back in here. Yeah. Yeah, also, it's a very, very choppy area. That's a good point. But the main reason is we can't be looking for closures back and filling the range because we don't have the 4-hour with us on the daily. Holy shit, my room is like a sauna. Let me just get my top on. Holy fuck. That's better. Oh, I was sweating up there, like. Let's take a gold over here. 15-minute. Got 30 minutes left. Hasn't closed, so I'm probably just gonna wait for this bitch to close, I think. Above. Because this is the delicate area, I think waiting for this hourly to close over here is gonna be that extra confirmation, because you know what happened before? Price came to these highs over here and rejected, so we need the confirmation by waiting for a closure, meaning the body of the candles closed above this zone over here. And yeah, simple. Keeping an eye on GJ. I may just wait for this hourly, because if it does start coming down and flipping, then maybe I will potentially with this volume. But if not, I will chill. Because look, what this hourly gonna do? Kind of want it to close, well, for sure below all this shit. That would be nice for me. But yeah, really good start to the week. Actually, I'm very happy with the trades yesterday. Basically, no drawdown for everyone that took them, so congrats. And as I said, for the mentorship, we're doing a simulation session at 10 o'clock after this, which is good. And yeah, if you guys do want to join the mentorship, make sure to come and join the squad, or join in January. I think a lot of people are waiting in January, so yeah, to join, that'll be pretty fire. Do you think it's more important to trade with the direction of the daily or the 4 hour, or both? Well, you know, the best scenario is both, but I don't really mind it where you've got the 4 hour with you and then the daily isn't, but like the daily is like kind of close to you. Quite like that. Yeah, kind of depends. I'm gonna wait for this 5 minute over here. Let me just write this picture of yeah. So excited for Q1. Barely traded last Q1. Yeah, man, Q1's gonna be sick. It's gonna be. We're gonna have over like 120 people in this group. We're gonna be flying every single day. There's gonna be some nice volume. It's gonna be gorgeous. Let's take a look. So like 065 is where it is. So targets, and for sure stop loss to break even at 979, but for I think we get to 900 quite nicely. And if we get to 900, we could go to 532. Nice. Wicked stuff. Gonna be lit, yeah, man. It's gonna be fun. I think everyone's joining on in January, which is gonna be sick. We'll have a big group of us for NY session. And yeah, so yeah, we've got 10 minutes left for all the hourlies. So now, you know, unless it's a massive move, you can see normally like just 10 minutes before the hour, I just wait for the hourly to close. There's no point doing that. Getting in early and stuff. For sure. Make sure to like the stream, guys, and subscribe if you haven't. Let's take a look at some more streamers. Oh my god, I'm so fucking ill. Right, let's take a look who's on over here. Oh, I see Dortmund. There were some good football matches on last night, actually. Wow, live dashboard. Sheesh. They're I need to upgrade my you know, thumbnail. These guys are. Look at that. Jeez. That's mad. So yeah, 9 minutes time, still kind of respecting this, which is mad. So if this closes back in here, this is a fake out. A fake out to the downside. But for sure, if you got into sells here at 7 o'clock, you should have been taking some profits. You know, don't be greedy, like I talk about all the time. Don't be greedy. So look at this. Can you see? This 50-minute candle came up over here, and people may want to take some buys right at this area, and you can see they'll be slapped now for a little bit. So it's best to wait for a closure unless you have a lot of volume like NY. if you want to make sells after this bullish candle, you should see how 5-minute, 1-minute candles form. If this closes back in this range, I ain't looking at 5-minute or 1-minute at all. Just always think about it from zone to zone, right? You know, I like this trade because this was zone 1. We closed below, therefore we should fill zone 2. Now what's happening? These two this candle potentially right now is closing back in zone 1, which means it's rejecting zone 2. Therefore, you know, the lower time frames, 1 minute and 5 minute for me, are not good enough. I need a 15 back out the range again. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. So what am I looking for this gold? I mean, hopefully this candle continues to close up. Next candle makes a nice bottom wick, which will give us a beautiful stop loss, and then we start to come and exceed. So that's what I'll look for gold. So can you see already? I'm already planning what I want to see. I'm not just guessing. And I go, oh, I'll wait for this to close. Like, I want to see this. Therefore, if I don't get this, then I'm not entering. Really, really good lesson. Stop just looking. Like when I was younger, I used to just try and look for random trades. Plan what you want to see, and then when it comes to fruition, you go, shit, you know, this works pretty good. So yeah, patiently waiting. 93 people in on YouTube, lovely stuff. But yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. We are going to be hitting 2,000. That's going to be, you know, amazing. So I started streaming in August, and we already hit like 2,000 followers. It's a big leap, man. We're running this London stream, man. We're running this London stream. 1,935, nearly there. And also, yeah, make sure to like and comment on all my Instagrams, as you'll get automatically entered into the Magic Keys giveaway. So if you don't have Magic Keys, make sure to do that, and I'll put the winner on the last day I streamed it this year. It retraced 50% from the initial drop, yeah, and it's going to close back in the zone. Okay, so kind of a bad one over here. But this is the whole thing about waiting for the top wicks. Really, really does help out, because you don't get faked out like that. Because if you think here, some people would have tried to get in here, and you know, wait for the top wick, the rejecting of the zone, and then the flip, and then you'd be good because it's rejecting it. But we don't get that. I started watching you in August. There were 20 viewers at the time and did not know shit about trading. Kept consistent, always learning. Here I am. Amazing, Joe. Amazing work. I can't wait. Hopefully on stream we can congratulate Finn for getting his second phase for my Forex funds. That'll be good. Hopefully soon. He's like 1% off. Yesterday's daily close on gold. Have a good clue for it to continue up. Yes. Oh, maybe not London though. So can you see that? Oh my god. So really, really good prime example. Just wait for a closure, man. Has Max looked at GU? No, not yet. I was just focusing on these other pairs, but I will do it now, because for me, there's nothing much on GJ yet, and gold is just reversed, and I'm not taking sells in gold, so we got some time to chill. So GA, we'll do GA. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Top football highlights. Thank you for subscribing, man. There was some good football highlights last night. Shee. Do you know what I realised last night? I was watching the football, and I think like one country has their like lockdown or some shit, and like there's no fans, and then you hear all like the noises again. You're like, fuck, this is rough. Like they're going into each other. Like they're like fully going into each other. Like you hear them like twatting the ball off each other's, and like and you can hear them like running on the grass and shit. You can see, shit, this is like fast paced. You kind of forget like how much better they are than like normal people. It's ridiculous. So GA, it had a massive push down over here. I mean, a huge one. I've been doing it for ages. Let's take a look how big this drop was. Yeah, this is a big drop, a 250 pip drop. Still bearish though, isn't it? Still bearish. Still got time and potentially more movement down, like 70 pips away. So potentially, what are you gonna look for? You're gonna look for a closure below, aren't you? So potentially in like the next 50-minute candle, a closure below would be nice. Let's take a look at GU. So yeah, with the mentorship squad, we are going to go through the simulation of last January just to see how price moved, what start of January should we start trading, and that will decide really when I start trading again. But yeah, that'll be very, very fun to come back to the charts. I'll be like, bro, I missed it. Beautiful work. So look, the daily, very, very doji. What does this show? Indecision. So still, for me, off the bat on GU, indecision on the daily at the moment. Doesn't really show a direction. It means price could be ranging, or price could be hard to take trades in. Okay. The 4 hour, the 4 hours exceeded the low of the previous, hasn't exceeded the high, so kind of rejected a certain area. Let's take a look at the hourly. Yeah. So for me, you should kind of identify that this for me is not a nice range, to be honest. I'd probably leave GU alone, because if you take sells here, I mean, you got traffic here, then you've got traffic here, then you got traffic here. So can you see how many times it's just not worth it, man. I had 20% profit since I started watching you. Took 5 trades called from Daniel Savage yesterday. Lost 25%. Oh shit, yeah. I saw Daniel took some big losses over here. Do you know what? And this is quite an interesting thing. Every time I have a good day, Daniel has a really shit one. Like a really shit one. So it's something about his strategy and mine that are completely polar opposites. Yeah. How many? You took 5 trades? Were they all losers? You lost 25% of your account. Fucking hell. Mate, did you not over leverage there though, my man? 5 trades of 1% shouldn't be 25%. Oh, lost 25% of them. Oh no. No, you definitely mean lost 25% of your account. Shit, man. I think if I did that, like in my mentorship, I had never done anything more than like 3 losing trades in a week. In a week, I think in a day I've had 2 or 3 as well. But I've never like lost like 5 in a row. So I just don't think you can need that. I mean, it may happen, but like because I have to explain every single trade to everyone here, I know a lot of these boys here, you know, do have a backbone. And if I take a shitty trade, Finn will be at my ass going, Max, what the fuck was that? You know, Scott would be like that as well. I think Alex would be. You know, a lot of people would be saying, Max, what the fuck was that trade? That was really shit. So you know, you have to take really, really solid trades every time if you're doing stuff like that. So there we go. I mean, this candle didn't really close in, but you know, it's still not good for sells, is it? So I have to wait for a closure below. The 5 minute was promising. The 5 minute like kind of has rejected it already, but for me, I'm probably just gonna wait for 15. I think waiting for a 15 here, a bit like this, would be nice. And if it does close back in the zone, then yeah, I'm not gonna be trading GJ in this zone. Let's take a look at gold over here. Okay, so the hourly didn't close above, bit of a shame. So I'm gonna have to wait for this 15 to close above, potentially. Yeah, I mean, I kept the same risk, 2%, and he has 2 times your stop loss, which means I ended up risking 4%. Oh, yeah, bro. When you have a bigger stop like that, you have to change your percentage. Yeah, I don't really like a big stop on GG. I think if you have a big stop on GG, you know, the percentage chance of you getting into like 5-6 pips profit and putting a break even is quite high. But if it does go in your wrong way, I see a lot of people who have like a 20 pip stop, they can't manage risk because they, you know, go, well, I've got a 20 pip stop, and like, it's like, yeah, but it's not going the right way, man. Are you gonna really take a full 20 pip? Like, if you go through all of my trades here, most of them are like 7 pip losses because I manage it, man. I manage it, man. So there we go. GJ is pushing back into this zone over here, a zone which I don't want to play with. I'm going to be looking for buys above 590, 587, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah. So, you know, you could go, oh, well, Max, like, why can't we get trades, like, above this zone, so 520? You go, well, yeah, but look, there's traffic here. Like, you know, the best place to do is get it on a, you know, a clean zone. So what I see here at this point, which is better, is that we have resistance here, we have support here, we have resistance here. This is a key level. So if we get a closure above here, we're going up. And where are we going to? We look, if we break resistance, we're going to come to the next resistance, which is here. So that'll be the target. Very, very simple. The way I trade is really not hard. I preach it so many times. It's not hard at all. Really not hard. It's just the discipline of looking for it. You know, like people could go, oh, but you know, I really want to take a trade in this zone. I go, well, yeah, you can, but like, how many times out of 100 is this going to work in this zone? Look how many rejections. Look, the 4 hours against you, the dailies against you. It's in quite a big consolidation. Look at the hourly. Look at the hourly wicks. It's not a nice zone. So, you know, save yourself some kind of stress and just take trades where there's clean candles, not shitty ones, please. You'll be a much better trader if you do. Max, when you were learning to trade, did you ever think it was too difficult and you couldn't do it? Yes. Numerous fucking times. Numerous times. But the one thing that I knew was going wrong every time was it was me. It was my emotions that were getting me. Because what would happen, and this is a really good example of my friend here, so I wasn't trading on Friday because I was in London, and one of my mentors over here, Wax over here, unfortunately blew a bit of his account. His emotions got to him, and then the next day, not the next day, the next week, you know, I took 3 trades, you know, all winners, all that kind of stuff, and he goes, oh, for fuck's sake, like, you know, I've lost most of my money, I can barely trade, and, you know, there's really good trades here. What I found was that I'd be blowing a full account because I'd be pissed off that this one day is bad, and then the next consecutive 3 days after would be fucking gorgeous trades, and I wouldn't be able to take any because I've just blown my account, and that would really fuck me off. So what I realized was that the problem wasn't the system, the problem was me, and you know, over trading, over leveraging, you need to stop that shit. We actually got one of my members sent in I think I showed you guys. No, I don't think I did. One of my members sent in an email from my FOREX funds where you get the fee when you pass the phase 2. They send you an email, congratulations, blah blah blah, and then it goes through kind of some statistics, and one of them was a really important one. One of the statistics was every single person that passed this test, like passed the phases, didn't have any max daily drawdown over 3%. So even though there was a max drawdown of 5%, you know, on these trading things, no one passed the challenge over 3%. No one. So, you know, that's a really good example of if you're taking, you know, more than 3 trades, risking, you know, 1% in a day, you know, you're fucked. You need to keep it. So if you take 3 losing trades in a day, that should be 3%, and if you've managed risk, you should get it down to like 2.4, 2.5. It's after that, when you get past in the 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th trade, you're fucked. So you really need to be able to take 3 trades, take it on the chin, and get on with it. I normally take 2 losing trades. If I take 2 losing trades, the 3rd trade is either an absolute gem and I know it's going to work, pretty high probability, or I won't take any trades. Any more trades, sorry. Yeah, very important. The bulls are in GJ's control. Yeah. But it is also just in a zone. A nice shitty range, but yeah. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, so gold didn't close above, so you know I'm not really playing with that right now. GU coming up. Yeah, I don't really like GU, to be honest. No me gusta. So we gold sell now then? So let's just go through that, okay? Look at the daily candle. The daily candle is pretty darn bullish, isn't it? Doesn't mean you should sell gold now. It means it rejected a high. But what can happen? You know, yeah, it rejected a high. Great. What could happen is price comes to, you know, maybe here. That you then get a nice 15-minute candle, pushes all the way back up, closes above, and then there you've got your buy. You know, try and not think, oh, well, you know, it's rejecting here, therefore we're going down. You know, maybe it's rejecting here if you get a closure below the support, which is here. Wait for the top wick and then the drive down potentially, but selling in this it just shows me that you're wanting to get into a trade. Okay, selling or buying in this zone is not a zone to be too messed with unless you get in like some nice buys here, and you know, wait until you get a closure above or a closure below. If you have a closure above, you've got the 4-hour with you. If you have a closure below, you've got the 4-hour with you as well. So just wait. Let's take a look at Discord over here. I mean, I've been playing some Forza over here. Oh, it's so fun. Some good shit. Let's take a look at some charts of the stream today, guys. Let's take a look. So, gold 1791. Yeah, what I'm looking for. Sells below 1787. Yeah, that could be right as well because there's resistance there. Yeah, that could be nice. And then to come back into the zone. Yeah, this is a very, very choppy area. I'd rather have buys because this is clean, man. 1791 is clean. So yeah, beautiful work. GJ, stunning. Very, very nice. This is the 30-minute chart. Beautiful. That's what I want. Very, very nice. Oh, you jammy boy. Brian got the cells over here. Nice. I would have been in them cells, by the way, if I was up earlier or if I was in my trading session, but it wasn't really. Which is a shame, but yeah, beautiful. Wow, a nice tight stop as well, man. Tight stop, beautiful. So can you see, Brian's really working on his stop loss. I mean, you could have it on the high here, and you could have taken off 50% exceeding this high, but even then, you know, he took the full stop loss on this candle, which was giving him a 4 pip stop for a 12 pip gain. This is what I'm saying. 1 to 3 risk to reward. That's like someone taking a 20 pip stop and getting a 60 pip gain. That's how good that trade is. So, congrats. Very, very nice. It was like yesterday with my GJ cells. Where do we take them? I'll try and show you where these cells were. Where were they? Fucking hell, this is rough, this over here. Yeah, I took a 15-minute sell over here. There. Stop loss above the previous. And then when we started pushing down over here, stop loss to break even, and then just rode it down to the next support, which is here. So that was a very, very simple trade. Barely any drawdown yesterday, which was good. Max, have you ever traded US30? Nope, and I don't plan on to. I had my 2 kind of testers, which is Ted, and I think Raja may have tried it a bit, and Ted doesn't trade it anymore, so there's a reason why. So, if Ted can't do it, then probably I can't either, because I basically trade the same as him. So, yeah, fuck that. I'm happy with my pairs that I'm in. I make a solid % every single week. Why would I try and change that? I think the one thing is, instead of adding new pairs, is focusing on minimizing your losses and extending your winners. Someone says, it made me so happy to see we have the same zones and the same idea of not getting in the crappy zone. Exactly, man. That's when you're learning. Beautiful work. That's when you're learning. So for me, I mean, still, even sells here are not nice because there's a 15 here. I probably would have sells back in the zone. 1786. I wouldn't play in here. At all, at all. If you guys have learned something, I've put a lot of knowledge into this session over here. So make sure to like and subscribe if you are new. Ted doesn't trade GJ anymore either. Yeah, he just likes gold, innit? Thing is, GJ for me is very, very consistent. Like, it's every week I'm getting nice trades on it. And a really, really good learning curve was the past couple weeks where, you know, price wasn't behaving nicely, but now we've been through that. We know what signs to see. Like, if there's no volume, just fucking leave the session, man. Leave that shit. So yeah, I'm still looking for sells below if you kind of make some resistance, and then buys above 5.90, and yeah, gold is rough as well. You've got garlic; it'll clear you right up. What, like sniffing it? Sniffing garlic. Also on Friday, I am going to do FOREX with Bia. I think it's on Friday with Sasha. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, with Sasha over here. So that'll be a nice talk with a beer. Oh my god. Yeah, make sure you go follow him. He's a really, really nice lad. And yeah, we'll do the Forex talk on over a beer. That'll be nice. Excited with that. London or NY? What do you mean? Oh, like the guy. Oh no, it's later on in the night. It's like night time for me. Yeah, it's later on. Yeah, like at 9 o'clock on Instagram. That's what we'll be doing. Yeah, either sniff or take garlic pills. That's what I do next day. I'm all clear. Jeez. Lovely, lovely stuff. Sasha gets Lika vibey after his second pint. Yeah, man. I had some pints last night after playing football. Oh my god, the story of it was just ridiculous. Very, very funny. We went to like a quiz night and we nearly fucking won it, but like the story that came with that is just ridiculous. So you and Sasha doing a live chat on Friday on IG? Yes. Why you didn't buy GJ when the 50-minute broke the high when the price failed to break the 30-minute low? Because the 4 hour and the daily are against me. So what I try and do, right? I think people are missing this point. You know, I think this could have worked out nicely, but it's more of a discipline move, because if this didn't work out, and it didn't work out, when I write in my journal, when I talk about it, I go, yeah, well, the 4 hour and the daily was against me. When I take losing trades now, because I'm so, you know, consistent with it, most of my losing trades are coming from bad price action. That's it. And it's all about managing the risk that I look for to try and minimize, because I can't affect it. But if I got into a trade here, there is definitely something wrong with this trade. I don't have the two, or at least one of the higher time frames with me, so I'm going counter trend. Okay. So you know, unless I have a lot of volume and a lot of confirmation in this, if this 4 hour was like here, then yeah, potentially I would have, but it's too high up, and I think that this still could push back in like 40 minutes time potentially, because all this is doing now is making the top wick of the hourly back into this zone. If we do come back and flip and close back below, then bro, I'm gonna be in this trade. I'm looking at it on the 5 minute. 5 minutes already kind of rejecting, so we may see. If not, then that's fine as well. It's fine as well. Let's take a look at Telegram over here. So yeah, so everyone before was looking for a sell below in 5, and then they said finding out the down range, not enough room for me. Now that's exactly the same as me, kind of. Those GJ days, yeah, potentially session. That was the setup at Ignacio Short. Beautiful. Do 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 do. Do do. So look at this already. Oh mate, this looks fucking sexy. be fair, it's got 16 minutes left though, so I don't want it to run too much. This could be just me. So like, you know, also, you know, I'm getting a bit happy here because, you know, we're rejecting already, you know, but it is 30 minutes left, so I may miss the move, it may close up here, which would be nice. But also, what could be happening now is just making the lower wick to then continue bullish. So, you know, I can't take impulses here. It would be very, very silly not to take any of that kind of stuff. Just wait for a closure, so much easier. When you see higher time frame, 4 hour and daily, when you look at them, do you to see if they are bearish? Start of the day or when you start to trade or enter? I look at them at the start of the session. What do you think of Tommy Fury backing out of a Jake Paul fight? I don't think he would lie, to be honest, but yeah. To be fair, he said he's got a cracked rib. It's like, no shit, your fucking brother was smashing a heavy ball on you for fucking 10 minutes. Closure below, ready for the flip at some point next 3 days. Let's take a look. Yes. This weekly. A beautiful analysis over here. Beautiful session. So what he's saying is that this candle here, if this was the 15-minute time frame, so, you know, always try to think of this because all time frames, you know, work the same. If this was the 15-minute time frame, what would people say I would be in? Or would I be getting into a trade? Someone tell me. Someone tell me in Zoom. If this is a 15-minute time frame, we were bearish, we had the 4 hour and the daily with us, where would I be getting in? And where would my stop be? If this is the 15-minute. Someone draw where I would have entered and where my stop loss would be. So imagine that this is like a 15-minute candle. This is a 15-minute. Someone draw. Very, very simple. Should I draw it out for you? This is support. Close below. What's our main setup? We always do. We've got a closure. We wait for the top wick. We enter here. We enter here. Where's our stop loss going to be, Sashin? Beautiful. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So that's what we're saying here. It's really, really good to continue down potentially later on, but we shall see. We shall see. 40 minutes left of this hourly. Someone says there's news, is there? Ah, President speaks. Some shit. A classic setup, Brian. Yeah, man. So is that what Sashin calls the dog tail? Sasha. This thing here. I think that's what he does. Gold melted. Yeah. Pretty nice. So where's it come to? It comes to a potential zone it could make some support on. So for me, getting into gold here is going to be quite hard. You'd probably wait for a closure back in this zone. And then it should come down and flip the daily. Flip the candle, yeah, beautiful, guys. Max, what was the name of the guy making breakfast on TikTok? Oh shit, it's called something with Sug. Type in like Sug, I think he's called Sug, like cooking with Sug or some shit. You got pasta, you got pizza. Let's take a look over here. Sug. Meals by Sug, yeah, that's it. Oh, he's mint. I've watched all of his videos, man. He's great crack. Yeah, the dog tail, yeah. That's basically what mine is basically as well. Top wick. Ah, oh, mate, 9 minutes time, get this closure, boy, I swear to God. So what am I trying to picture? What am I trying to picture? You know, I'm always picturing what I want to see. So then when it happens, I'm ready for it. Closure like this, top wick up, drive down. If I can get a stop loss above here, that would be nice. If not, I'll be here. You get me? If this wants to run off, that's fine. But because I'm waiting for a closure, I don't really have to worry about that shit. Someone says GJ sells. Please, the love of God, just listen to me. If you guys have learned something today though, and you've been disciplined this morning, make sure to like and subscribe, show some support. So someone goes, I trade very similar to you, but I trade 1 hour candles instead of 15-30 minute. Amazing results. Amazing. So how sorry. So how do you take profits then? Do you take profits at 10 pips? Because the only issue I have with trading with that is that if you take a losing trade, you've just lost 25 pips or 20 pips. So then it's going to take you another 2 trades to break even, etc, etc. Whereas for me, my stop losses are around about 6-7 pips. So when I take the next winning trade, I'm already up, which is what happened yesterday. Not happened yesterday. Happened on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday. Yeah. So if I show you over here, so this is my linked account. So basically, what I do is I trade on a smaller account over here, and I link it to my big one, and the big one I just don't look at because it's like psychology and shit. So let's just take a look. I'm gonna show you some history over here. Take a look. The fuck is it? Where is it? Data window. No, not that one. Toolbox. Here we go. So yeah, I just whack a little small account in, but then I use my social trader tools to do it on my big account. It works quite nicely. I like that. It means I don't have to look at like the big numbers, and I just do really small ones here. So let's do a custom period. Oh, fuck off. Why is it 1970s? There we go. Let's just do it to this week starting. So let's take a look over here. So we started the week off with a loss right here. Okay, this is a GJ loss. Can you see £24? Okay, so it's a £24 loss. This is a 0.5. Okay. You can see I got in. This is a lot of people got slapped in this. I got in at 997, and I took it off at 0.70. So a nice 7 pip stop. Okay, beautiful. So manage risk in this one. Then my next trade here, GJ trade, we took a buy, and it got to our first TP. I closed a little bit lower, but that was 27, so already profitable. And then you can see here, GJ, we ran off here, got 34. So you can see one losing trade doesn't affect me, but if your losing trade here is like 50 quid, and then you're making like 25s, 27s in here, it's going to be very hard, and this one was a break even. So yeah. And then I'll just show you some fucking, where is it? So it's very important to kind of let's just do this over here. We'll do the next week. So then we go to the next week over here. So this is called pure. So like, look at this. So through the past 2 weeks, 133, but obviously it's percentage wise, this is big percentages. So look, I really want you to focus on these, okay? So I had a little gold, so gold is obviously half risk, you know, that's 0.25 over here. Then we got a beautiful GJ trade, £25, and then we got a gold loss, -19, but you can see my winners are bigger than my losers. And then we got a beautiful gold sell, £57. We got another GJ trade, 34. My loser was 24. So you can see every single time my winners are bigger than my losers, and that's how you really succeed in this game. I can show you the next thing as well. So let's take a look over here. So we'll do month. We'll just do this one over here. Wait, like this one. And there we go, same story every single week. Look, £272 now. Winners are bigger than my losers. Simple. But yeah, I would advise people, if you struggle with like the money side, just fucking leave that shit alone and do a social trader, like link it. It's pretty good. Let's take a look over here. Let's get that off now. Toolbox, there we go. But yeah, consistent gains is going to help you grow. Do you link your big account to a small account for psychology? Would mind doing that myself? Yeah. What is your win rate this year? I'm pretty sure it's 80%, 78%, something like that. It always is. Something like that. I mean, I could count them up and do it, but yeah, I don't really care enough. So yeah. Ooh, GA coming down again. Holy shit. So getting a closure. GJ's in the zone. GA. Okay. Free falling again. I see you. I see you. Thing is, this candle here has already made a big top wick. I have a feeling this will just run off. If this makes a top wick though and flips, I may potentially try and take that trade. Let's take a look at zones to the left, if I can find any. So quite a choppy area, but could just fucking melt again like it's been doing the past couple of times. Australian. Obviously the Australian dollar is gaining quite a lot of strength compared to the pound over here. Fucking hell, relax a bit, my boy. So yeah, I'm going to be waiting for a nice top wick over here, and then a drive down. If it doesn't do that, then tough shit. I'm going to wait for that, boy. I take 2-to-1 risk to reward every trade. My stop loss doesn't go above 12 pips. If the wick is higher than 12 pips, I don't enter the trade. Beautiful. Someone says, mate, stick on GJ, it's shredding off pig trust me. So yeah guys, at 10 AM the simulation session will be going ahead. We'll do GJ for January and we'll go through it together. I want some more help. You guys do it with me. And then yeah, it'll be pretty good to go through that. If you guys have learned something today, make sure to like the stream. You know, it takes 10 seconds to like it. It really helps me out. There's 133 people here. Just bash that like button. Try and get to 100 likes. I haven't had 100 likes in a while, to be fair. 100 likes, boy. Yeah, so gold hasn't really closed below for me. GA has. I'm still patiently waiting for something to happen on GJ, but now we're getting a 30-minute closure back in the zone. Yeah, it's not nice. The hourly though, the hourly still has potential. It's got half an hour left. This potential could make the top wick and then drive. Is your sim just for members? Yes, just for the members. Yeah, we're gonna get used to a lot of sims over here. Max, can I pay for mentorship over December holidays for January, or should I start doing it January? Just start doing it January, my man. Yeah, people trying to join, probably just do it for January for sure. January. So a closure here, nice. Pretty solid. So now I'm just gonna wait for the top wick over here, and then potentially a drive down. We shall see. We shall see. When's that? Let's take a look over here. Actually, let me just write this in case this actually happens over here. If this runs off straight away, then yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna wait patiently. My discipline on fleek. $1.85732. 10 pips. So the good thing waiting for the top wick over here is you really see if we're leaving this zone. 432. And then 1.85. Beautiful. Let's just get this up over here. This potentially could be a nice trade. But I need it to push up a bit higher for me, I think. Then I can start to really... Gold? Nope. Gold hasn't closed below. No, no, no. So you can see here, what is the issue with gold? Well, you know, just had a 30-minute closure, but it hasn't closed below here. What happens when we have resistance to the left? It acts as support, as you can see. So potentially not a good trade there. I am watching GA over here. 710. This is probably a nice time to set my sell stop over here. I'll see how far this pushes up. And if it pushes up too much, then I am going to leave it. So sell stop 1.85632. Beautiful. Think this is a good opportunity. Let's see. Let's see. Beautiful. Let's get this yellow over here. Sell stop. Because if it rejects the zone now, then it's going to have a nice push down. And look at the 5-minute as well. Yeah, this 5-minute flips over here. Should be good to continue. Don't mind if it plays in this zone for a while, and then the last like 10 minutes should stop pushing. And yeah, I'll manage risk accordingly as well, but looks pretty good right now. 4-hour GBP has flip. If this comes back down over here, then it'll be breaking the 4-hour. So yeah, kind of happy. The more top wick it gives me here, the better. So I'm not really asked. As long as it doesn't come like really past like 770, I think then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's too big. It's like 14 pips. G8 is actually a bit less. So let me just tell people like this: risk 70% of what you do on GJ. So yeah. Because normally GA has a bit of a bigger wicks, which is fine. So, you know, you can see this now. What am I picturing? I'm picturing price to make this top wick over here. Then to flip and drive down. Okay? Very, very simple. If it comes up and breaks its own 50-minute high, which is here, then yeah, it's not valid, but we'll see. We'll see how far this pushes up over here. If we get a closure in 10 minutes time also, I'll be deleting it. So, all of these things I'm looking for, like what things on my side right now? Well, I've still got 10 minutes left of this candle. We haven't exceeded the high. I've got the 4-hour with us, I've got the daily with us, and we've closed below. So I've got a lot of things with me, okay? The things I don't have with me is that price has pushed up quite a lot so far, but that's literally it. So we've got everything with us. And you can see here, we've closed below, strong closure. If this does flip, this could be a really nice opportunity, and I'm happily going to take that trade for sure. And yeah, GJ over here just closed back in the zone and filled that bitch back up. 20 pips. Nice. Worked pretty well. GU, yeah, nothing much. So when's that book of Boba coming out? Release date. I'm just thinking. I just want to get back into that again. 29th. What? Ah, fucking hell. Really? It's a bit of a shame. Look at the 5 minutes rejecting. Oh, mate. This is a good trade to be in over here. Potentially to continue bearish. My trade. Why has my trade not been activated? Oh, it has now. Fucking hell. Why the fuck did that just get slipped so bad? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, wicked. I'm in a trade over here. It lagged. My fucking magic keys lagged a bit there. What the fuck? What time did I get in? 618. Yeah, I got slipped like fucking 2 pips. That's a bit of a shitter. Anyway. So TP1 is going to be 532 over here. Right around this zone. So what we've done, we've rejected. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I look at ways to manage risk, but I want to give GA a bit more time. And yeah, beautiful stuff. But then I will be starting to close 50% if we do exceed these highs. But I'm going to give it a bit of time first, and then we'll see how far we can drive down over here. Let me move my TP because it's actually quite close. GA moving better than GJ. Yes, man, exactly. So exceeding the low of the previous 4 hour, really, really good potential, man. I'm liking this. Hopefully we can continue down. Looking at ways to manage a trade. If this 50-minute closes back in the zone in 8 minutes time, hell no. But beautiful time for it. My stop is actually, so let's take a look. We got in like around about here, 632. Yeah, so like a 13 pip stop. That's okay for GA, I think. So let me just move this. So I'm gonna 765 because you use 70% difference. So yeah, and yeah, beautiful stuff. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. 5-minute break in the lows. Those should continue down. Just needs a bit of a push. Give me that push, my boy. Give me that push. Where's this music so loud? So small over here. Wow, GJ really coming back up. God damn. GJ like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm coming down, boy. Happy to have the same analysis as yours. A beautiful work. A beautiful work. So coming into some good profits over here. Da da da. Da da da. Did anyone else get slipped like me? I got slipped like 2 pips. Oh, how do people in Zoom slip this, boy? So coming towards 6 pips profit over here, coming nicely now. I'm gonna make this a risk-free trade right now. Stop loss at entry. Beautiful work, guys. Coming towards TP1 very, very soon. Stop loss to break even. Beautiful work. Sheesh! We're coming. Oh, so close. Break through that boy. Break through that boy. So yeah, stop loss break even. Make this a risk-free trade. And yeah, hopefully we can just smack down this. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Sorry, this is not TP2. This is TP1, boy. This is TP1, boy. And there we go, guys. Beautiful win on the day. Amazing work. Amazing work. Amazing work. Really, really solid trade. So TP1 hit. Dubs in the chat. Amazing work, guys. Amazing work. Amazing work. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. There we go. Beautiful. Spam them W's, guys. Spam them W's. Spam them W's. Yeah, I got like 1 pip spread. Good stuff. Beautiful work, guys. Spam them W's in the chat. Spam them W's in the chat, boy. So got to like 520 over here. Beautiful work. This is actually TP1 here. I closed 80% at 10 pips. In the chat. Let's go. Beautiful work, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Really, really solid trade there. 0 drawdown. Just again, really. I mean, it went into like maybe like 2 pips drawdown. But then, yeah, continued here. Really, really good work. And yeah, so let me just do a video over here. Beautiful 10 pip trade call on GA here. Amazing work. Let's go. How many percentage you close at 10 pips? 80% on this one. 80%. My runner just got caught out over here. My runner got caught out. WW, well done, well done. Nice trade. Would you advise sticking to GJ until he's in my back pocket, or is it a good idea to add GJ to my arsenal? Yeah, probably just, I don't mind, whatever you fancy. I do not mind, I do not mind. I think potentially, yeah, maybe a bit more cautious with GA. GA does like to reverse quite quickly. But yeah, beautiful work, guys. Make sure to like the stream. And yeah, we will update our trades called over here. So trades taken, GA sell plus 10 pips. Congrats, guys. Amazing work. Amazing work. So beautiful. Still going with our kind of win streak over here. Very nice. So what are we looking for GJ? Still a trade above 600, not taking anything less. There's the GA wicks. Yeah, man. See? So you can see the wicks are quite large. You know, it's moving up and down. You get your TP and you get out, boy. For sure, for sure. Still think it could continue down, but like at the moment, if this 15-minute closes back in the zone, then it's rejecting. So this is why, you know, trades like this, you know, get closures, we continue. You have to just take profits. You know, this candle could have potentially in the last minute there just ran like 20 pips, and that's when you get a nice 20 pip trade. But normally GA I like to close pretty much instantly because it does wick up quite a lot, like I said before. But yeah, I didn't take it because it tends to be quickly, like you said. Nice call though. Amazing. Thank you very much, guys. If you guys caught that trade, make sure to like the stream. Every single day we're providing value. I showed discipline. You know, I didn't want to take this trade in GJ. Didn't want to take gold trades here. We looked for a proper setup and we got one. So, congrats, guys. Beautiful work. With Finn, please say you fucking passed that challenge now.
He's at the pub.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
He went to go out to dinner probably, I don't know, 40 minutes ago or something. So yeah.
That's fair, to be fair. You guys
Yeah.
later on. That's a fucker.
It's Wednesday nights. He goes out every Wednesday night to dinner, and yeah. Anyway, it'll be shitty, I reckon.
Mate, if he fucking doesn't pass this now, he's had 3 opportunities in the past 2 days to finish this fucking challenge.
Yeah.
Second phase, 50 grand account. Fucking hell, man.
Guaranteed next trade he takes is a loss.
Oh, mate. God bless him.
Oh well.
Bless him. That moved nicely actually. That was pretty quick. Like 1 5-minute candle. Yeah, kind of pretty easy. Pretty easy. But yeah, as you can see here, GA is closing back. So hard to take them trades. GA to work out better than GJ. Yeah. So that's what you do, you know. Every single day you just look for that one setup, you do it, and then you leave it. You leave the session or you leave the day. If you can't trade the other session, you go about doing your business. So for me, if I was working a job, let's take a look over here. So if I was working a job, I potentially would try and get into the office. If you're working like an office job or something, try and trade between, you know, 7:45 and like 8:40, 8:50, because most work starts at like 9 anyway. Because you can really do some good damage there. Like if you consistently, you know, if you're working, you probably have a bit of money. If you start with like a 5 grand account, and you know you learn. Obviously, you need to learn first, but then you do your job as well, and then every single morning you just get there a bit early. You know, have your breakfast at work, whatever. Trade one trade in the morning. You know, make 1.4% every single day. You know, that's ridiculous. That's like, you know, like 5% a week. You know, 20% a month. And then, you know, if you do that for like 3 years in your job, it could be potential that your account will be bigger than your job salary, and that's when you can start thinking of it seriously. But that's a really good way of doing it, you know. Do your job, because the job also gives you the satisfaction that you've got income coming in. There's no stress. So it doesn't mean you put all your fucking job earnings in though. Start it, you know, learn the basics. I see a lot of people here jumping into trading with, you know they've got some money, you know, they've got some companies and businesses and shit, but you can considerably lose a lot of your money from trading. You know, you could go, well, you know, 10 grand at the moment is nothing much to me, but 10 grand turns to 20 grand, 20 grand comes to 50 grand, and now you're in a big hole, and now you have to go and, you know, it's a bad hole. You need to learn how to do it properly to then start adding some funds in. If you haven't had, I would say, a year of consistent gains every single month, you're not ready, I don't think, to do it like properly full time, because you have the stress of like the money situation. So, you know, I'm alright. I'm saving all my money because I live at home at the moment, just finished uni, so, you know, I don't have any bills really on me, so I don't really care. But, you know, if I had a family and shit, it's different. And yeah, what time is it now? Yeah, 8:45. Beautiful stuff. Later on, no news, so we'll be good. Yeah, guys. So really solid work today. Beautiful. We showed discipline. We showed risk management. We showed everything. all in a bunch of. We've got 1,944 subscribers. If you guys haven't subscribed yet and you've just found my channel, smash that like and subscribe button. And yeah, it'll be amazing to start the new year. So yeah, that let's take a look over here. So yeah, and as I said, the next Magic Keys is coming very, very soon. Look at my revenue, man. The revenue. Oh, to be fair, it's because I got fucking copyrighted my last couple. Let's take a look over here. Consistent gains, boy. Consistent gains. My YouTube views are kind of bullish over here. Actually, it's kind of. This was like the peak one for watch time. But December would slow it down anyway, to be fair. And yeah, we just chilling, man. Oh, another subscriber. Thank you very much, Javs, for subscribing. Wicked stuff, wicked stuff. Let's take a look and see if anyone else took any trades over here. Ah, Luke Trades London's not on. Does Luke Trade London actually take any trades? Does he take them on actual sessions? Oh wow, let's take a look at this. Damn. So for me, right? So if you come to this, let me just show you something. What's one red flag? Someone tell me. What's one red flag? Just looking at this screen over here. What's one red flag about this person? One red flag. Looking at this, it may not be the video, it may be the text over here. Wink, wink. Course link broker. No, that's alright, that's fine. You know, if you're good, I do that, so that's nothing wrong. No analysis, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's going on over here. But there's something that, if I was starting trading, this would catch my eye to be a bit of a, and it'd be this, okay? I'll point to it right now. So, you know, he's saying best brokers, okay? He's saying best brokers. And he's putting what the leverage you can get on them. Look at these leverages. 1 to 3,000. 1 to 1,000. 1 to 3,000 leverage is fucking ridiculous. So he's trying to promote leverage. But for me, you know, a lot of you guys ask me about leverage. I go, the lowest you can possibly set it. Leverage doesn't do anything to you apart from let you blow your account. So for me, this kind of suggests to me that he may be actually not a good trader, because no trader, if you ask Raja what's your leverage, he'll go, oh, like 1 to 200, 1 to 100, but they don't give a shit because it doesn't make any difference. It's nothing. Leverage is just how much your account lets you risk per trade. So for me, I have mine at 1 to 50, I think, or 1 to 100. But I don't care if it was lower. I think 1 to 25 you can do 2% on your account every single trade on one trade. So you know, promoting 3,000 leverage, that means on like £100 account you could probably put a 1 lot on, or a 1.5 lot on. That's just ridiculous. So yeah, that was kind of a major red flag for me instantly there. So use your noggin, man. Leverage is nothing good apart from you can over risk your account. Real traders don't over risk, okay? If you're trying to flip account and try and grow, then yeah, good for you. But no trader who can properly trade over risks. So learn about that. So GA goes back in, so it should fill up the zone. There we go. Very, very simple, plain and simple. But you know, the one thing I say here is, you know, you got to TP. There's no point holding on and trying to hope, and you know, it hasn't exceeded the high yet. You get in, you get out, you get your money, and you dip. You dip, boy. Let's take a look over here. What the fuck? Why is that not worked over here? Oh, this is why. Gold onion play. Let's take a look over here. Onion. No. The reason the 4 hours not with me, it'd be very, very kind of hard to take. I mean, potentially if you want to, but for me, I don't know. I just I don't see it. I see it if maybe a 4 hours potentially about to flip, but the 4 hours all the way up here. If you want to potentially hold it below here, then yeah, potentially. But you had a very, very strong 30-minute candle. It's got 8 minutes left. Also got 8 minutes left for the hourly. The hourly's bearish. For me, there's no kind of way of taking that. Word red flag represents a metaphor. Oh wow. I'm so bad with words. A metaphor, what's that about again? What's that about, boy? Do you usually wait for the 50-minute or 5-minute after a 4-hour candle starts? How about the 1-hour candle? What? I never really trade after a 4-hour. It's always the 4-hour candles always close at 10 o'clock. I don't trade at 10 o'clock. And then it also closes at like 2 o'clock, really, I think, or maybe a bit, or maybe 3 o'clock. I don't know. Well, 10 and then 4. So yeah, it's 2 o'clock. Don't really trade after 2 either. So I don't really have to mind about 4-hour closures really. Don't have to worry about them that much. So you can see here, don't be risky. If you want to get into buys and risk it, here's the entries. Getting in up here could be hard because identifying there's zones here, there's ranges, there's supports, there's resistances, there's resistance here, and there we go, we tapped it. So yeah. As I say, I'm still waiting for a closure below. If this hourly in 6 minutes pushes all the way down, then damn, you could have a second trade over here. It looks like it's rejecting pretty hard. Holy shit. Okay. At 6 minutes time potentially. 112 people in and 25 people in. Zoom over here. We chilling. But yeah, 10 o'clock, as I say, is going to be the simulation. We're going to go through January, which will be fun. I'm excited for that. How do you manage withdrawals and building up your account? Very much whatever you fancy. For me, I like what's it called? Looking at my percentage for the month. Look at how much I need to withdraw. If I don't need to withdraw anything because I've got no bills to pay and I've already got enough money in my account, then that's fine. I just leave it in. If not, then if I made like 25 or 30%, I'd take out maybe 10 and leave in 20. Something like that. Something like 1/3 out and 2/3 in. For the time being, anyway, until I've got like £1 million account, and then I can start like taking out lots of shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, GG for me, nothing really. Still, I don't think. Red flag is a sign for assets possible lower performance. Ah. I just thought red flag was a kind of thing to say when something's a bit dodgy. A red flag, red flag. Yeah, so GA kind of still playing here, but we got our trade. We got our trade. In, out, shake it all about. That's what we do. So you can see most of my trades have been very much of a small time zone. We don't really play it long trades. I think our average trade length is maybe 15 minutes, if that. 10 minutes. Yeah. Around about that time. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, getting a 30 bullish. Okay. Reacted on the support over here. Nice. The hourly, though, for me, is just not a nice price action. And not very nice. Not very nice price action at all. 4 minutes left for this hourly to close. So it looks like GJ's moved quite a lot. 8 o'clock just kind of pushed back all the way up. So this 7 o'clock zone here must have just been news, because it's corrected it pretty much instantly. But another example of why, you know, I wanted to kind of take sells here if this made a top wick, but if it then doesn't come back and flip, then you've just saved yourself a trade and a fake out. So always kind of wait for the top wick. Yes, you'll maybe miss, like, you know, 1 or 2 moves in like the, you know, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. However, you do avoid fake outs here. So it's better than having, you know, trades that fake out. And this happens quite a lot, to be honest. You know, if people go back on my Telegram, you see me setting a lot of sell stops, buy stops, and then deleting quite a lot of them. And that's literally, every single delete there has saved us money and reduced the loss. So it's really, really good to wait for top wicks, etc., etc. Fucking hell, why is this song not playing? So 2 minutes time for the closure. Let's see where all the hourlies have closed over here. Let's take a look. So the hourly on GJ closing back in the zone. Beautiful. Nothing much for me to trade in this zone. Identifying that this is a range is what you need to do, and leave it alone in here. Okay, leave it alone. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is making some support, but for me, I still want to wait for this 4 hour to flip and then continue 1790, and then maybe the next 4 hour can make a low wick, and then we can continue. If this candle here doesn't close above, though, making resistance just where it was before here. So yeah, GA close back in the zone, should fill the zone up really, but still very heavily bearish. You can't take buys on GA. And GU kind of everywhere. It's not. It's up and down. It's left and right. It's a lot of volume. Nothing really I want to take trades with. So what am I looking for NY? I'm looking for a closure above here and a closure below here. That's all I'm looking for. Okay. Very, very simple. GJ flipping the 4 hour and the daily as well, which is good. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Yeah, it's still very, very choppy. You know, so I'm not really too bothered about that. But I'm waiting for closure above 580. So you can see I'm already planning what I want to see in the next session. So potentially like support falling, come back up over here, and then continue. And then in this time I have off between, like, you know, 9 AM and like 12 o'clock. I mean, obviously I'm doing the simulation today, but most days, you know, chill, relax, don't look at the chart at all, and just chill out. My trade times for the day, and normally around about 4 hours I'm on it. 4 hours, if sometimes less, like 3.5 or 3. That's the perfect time for me. I think if you go anything higher than 4 hours, it's a lot on your eyes and shit. It's not good. I'm beginning to see why you hate GU. Yeah, very, very, a lot of wicks, very choppy, and the zones are very small. That's why I don't really like it. What we look for, NY and GJ, yeah, just said, what are your main strategies? Support and resistance, closures above and below. Simple. My strategy is so simple, it kind of hurts how simple it is. You go to this chart, you get the daily flip, you get the 4 hour flip, you go to the hourly, look how the hourly is looking. Is there a lot of volume? Is it rangy? Shows you kind of how risk averse you need to be. You go down to the 50-minute time frame, you look for where support is, you look for where resistance is. Clean candles to the left would be making price a lot easier to take trades in. You wait for one of our setups, and there you go, Bob's your uncle. You manage risk when it goes in the opposite direction. It's very, very simple, it's not hard. 30-minute closed over here. Tasty. I mean, potentially a lower wick. I may wait for this. Potentially, because that is quite a strong bullish candle now. That is pretty strong, boy. If this runs off straight away, then I'm just gonna leave it. But potentially, if it gives a nice lower wick and then pushes up. How big is the zone? 20 pips to the high. That's not too bad, to be honest. Ah, shit. Yeah, it's already done it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave this. I wanted to make it a little bit more of a lower wick for the 30-minute, but it looks like it's just going to push straight away. Hell no. Hell no. GA couldn't close below, it closed back above, therefore rejected these lows, making some support. So the new support is like here. So yeah, sells, you're gonna have to wait for a closure back below. That's what you gotta do, man. So hourly close, you know, big tail to the bottom, showing kind of rejection to that area. Should potentially float back up to the top over here. It's just your entries and where your stop would be annoying. Is this volume really loud? Oh shit, is this music really loud for you guys or not? Told you guys, GG.
I can't even hear it.
Oh, you can't even hear? Oh yeah, you boys. Fuck, I forgot. Shit. I keep on forgetting about the fucking Zoom one. The Zoom sound. Doo-doo. Take a look at gold. Ooh. A little loud, okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear it on my headphones and I realised that it's because my volume was turned. There we go, that's better. 699. Let's take a look at the 5 minutes. So it is making the lower wick now. Nice. But then the hourly's against you, the 4 hours against you. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I've already taken a beautiful trade. So yeah, what am I looking for? As I say, buys above. Gold, don't really like the zone. I want buys in this area, 1791. Do you get better entries using sell stops than just executing trades? Yes. Most of my trades now are buy stops and sell stops. Yes, I like it. Because it means you don't have to rush in. You're like, oh shit, should I get in now? And you have like kind of anxiety. Like it's all set, it's ready to go. You get in at the perfect time. You don't have to worry about it. I really like that. Yeah. And it also means.
Yeah, but sometimes match you get put in because of spread, so you get in too early.
Yeah. Yeah, but as long as you count spread.
True.
You know, it's not hard maths. If your spread's 1 pip, then move it to, you know, if it was you know, GJ and you want to take a sell at 150 500, then move it to 150 490.
Yeah, fair point. I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Continue.
Nah. I think for people for sure though, if you need to get used to that, just make sure you do the spreads for sure. I always move mine a pip below. Because a pip below is, you know, the difference between it tapping and then coming back up is difference to just 1 pip in profit more. So yeah, I always just do that for sure. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it off here now. I'm gonna have a little break, get some food, and then doing the simulation sessions. But a really solid London session again as usual. So thank you guys for coming on. Thank you very much, Zoom Squad. I'll see you guys at 10 o'clock if you want to join me. If not, it's all saved anyway, so you've got all that later on. But yeah, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Zoom Squad. See you later.
See you in a bit.
In a bit.
See you, Max.
See you later, guys. Peace out. Right, see you later, YouTube Squad. Thank you very much. Make sure to smash that like button before you leave. It really helps me out, and I hope you enjoyed the session today. I'll be back tomorrow, as usual, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out. Thank you very much. I'll do my cool thing over here. Thank you very much, my squad. Peace out. See you later.